Hello, I'm John Delaney and I'm the book writer for the musical Directions. Directions was written after I met with one of the composer-lyricists, David Courtney, on a songwriting course in France. He played some of the songs he'd co-written with Paul Kelly and I thought they'd fit well in a musical. Over the course of the next 12 months, I wrote the book to feature 16 of David and Paul's original songs. The world premiere of Directions was staged at the Lichfield Garrick in 2018 and featured the students of the Performing Arts Department of South Staffs College. Directions tells the story of Melody Taylor, a young singer-songwriter who dreams of going to Performing Arts College and a career in music. It's set against the backdrop of the sound, style and events of 1985 and follows Melody and her fellow students as they start new lives away at college. Melody has to contend with the loneliness of being away from home and the attentions of a slimy talent scout whilst falling in love with one of her fellow students. Why should producers choose Directions to perform? Firstly, there are 16 original songs with an 80s feel. There's a strong female lead, unusual in 80s musicals. It has a very flexible cast with plenty of young roles. An adaptable cast size from 12 to 40 plus, with scope for the addition of a large chorus if required. It's fully scripted, scored and orchestrated. Backing tracks are available if preferred, and it's been used as a course assessment piece for the BTEC Performing Arts course. Producers can have access to the writing team if they wish them to consider any amendments to the script. And there was also a high level of positive feedback following the world premiere. I asked one of the performers what being in Directions meant to them. Our leading lady was Fern Turle, who played Melody.
Hello, my name is Fern Turle and I played the role of Melody in Directions, the musical. It's a musical set in the 80s and it's about a girl, Melody, with a dream to go to music school. And on the way she meets a boy and ultimately falls in love. The twist in the tale is that she meets a dodgy producer named Max Blake, who basically says that she has to give up everything, including her new boyfriend, in order to excel in her career. He's the villain in the story. But eventually everybody finds out who Max really is and all is well. Working on Directions for me was an opportunity to play a role in a different era. I've only ever played roles in sort of my generation. But I got to get a feel for the 80s and also star in a world premiere production. I think it's a brilliant musical for young and budding performers. It's not very often you get to star in a world premiere or a new musical where not many people know of. And it offers the chance for performers to take full creative advantage of the adaptation of the show, like the original cast us did. The show was extremely popular at the world premiere amongst the audience, and I think it's due to the fact that most of them had grown up in the 80s era, so they really got to, get a feel for it, and I think that was quite exhilarating for them. My favourite song from the show was, I think, Leaves Have Fallen. It was a chance for the whole friendship group in the show to be on stage at once and express their feelings and emotions. So it really got you into the character, really gave you a feel for the show and the whole storyline. I felt like that song really linked the whole show together. I feel extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to play the lead role in this musical.
Once upon a time, not so long ago, we were both inclined to let our feelings show. Then it seems we got in the way. There's nothing left to say. Where did I go wrong when it felt so right? We got in the way. I soon
This song is called Can I Succeed and is sung by the leading lady Melody Taylor, played by Fern Turl. Melody suffers from self-doubt over whether she is strong enough to succeed in her chosen path. It is set just before she goes off to college, and in the following scene there is a short reprise called I Can Succeed.
Looks like I'm on my own now, right? Whatever happens, if I can stand tall, face it all and do it my way, then I can succeed. I can succeed, achieve, believe I can do this, make these dreams true. Faith in everything I do, I can become the one that serves, be the one with a story to tell. I can achieve, succeed, believe I can do this, make these dreams true. Faith in everything I do, I can become the one that serves, be the one with a story to tell. I can achieve, I can succeed, I can succeed.
Hold Me Now is the final song where Melody and Jerry have got back together again, ready to face life together after overcoming the obstacles which have been put in their way during the musical. It's in a medley with Sinatra Makes Me Sing, the opening number, which Melody had written for her grandmother shortly before she passed away.
Had enough of dreaming alone, sick and tired of having sleepless nights. Should've called you on the telephone, 'cause I had some things to say. Hey, I'm sorry if I caused you to cry. Baby, please, let's give it just one more try. Hold me now, just for a while, just for an hour or two. Hold me now, do it with style, just like you used to. Do it again. What a fool I've been recently. Can't believe I made a big mistake. Now I know how much I love you, and I need you here with me. No, I'll never, never hurt you again. Baby, please, I'm begging, just one more try.
Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now? Why don't you hold me? Why don't you hold me now?
Do it again.